The world itself is gorgeous.
You have caves, you have beautiful jungles and waterfalls.
It's packed with tons of detail. I mean, it has to be, right? It's a jungle with thousands of hiding places and for you and for your opponents to be in.
The environments are key to any game, especially a first-person shooter. In each level, the player looks immediately for any geographic advantages and disadvantages as they plot their route through the campaign. Vancouver developer Propaganda Games' approach to building Turok's world was characteristically collaborative.
First step in designing a level is looking at where the story point is, and trying to get an idea of the feeling of the mood.
That bridge is the only way across the valley, and that means we have to go through that base.
Keeping the levels and environments from becoming stale or too linear is also a worry for the designers.
Try to make sure there's always some other different way, whether it's an obvious path or maybe not as obvious path, and sometimes it's a weapon strategy that just suddenly opens a virtual path.
In a sense, the levels themselves are another character. Each has its own unique look and style with various elements that can either help or hinder the player.
So the most obvious route will probably be the toughest. You're just going to go in and pop in and create a stir. But if you really take the time to explore, you'll find little crevices and little nooks and areas to get up high and pop guys with a bow. Pretty badass.
Complementing the living world of Turok are a cast of characters as rich and complicated as the jungle environments themselves.
Turok's great because he doesn't really want to be a hero.
You, step forward. You're a Native American, aren't you?
You're a genius.
His heritage is a part of his identity, but it isn't the sole thing that defines him.
Ever used one of these?
Once or twice.
Players may be the ones manipulating their character.
Where'd you go? I stopped to take a nap. Very funny.
But it's a cast of Hollywood actors that are bringing these characters to life.
When we were writing characters, we kind of had actors in mind.
The character Slade is voiced by Ron Perlman. Now, Slade is a guy that you're with through a lot of the game.
I could have taken you out and no one would have known. They'd have chalked it up to friendly fire. Nah, scratch that. You're no friend. You're a goddamn traitor. If I was a traitor, you'd already be dead. If you're not a traitor, then why'd you abandon your unit in Colombia?
Straight-ahead kind of guy, and a man of action. That kind of sets the parameters for what I need to think about him and playing him.
He's done a ton of work for games, so he's a total pro. He comes in, he knows exactly what you want, what you need.
Let's keep this between you and I.
In addition to Ron Perlman, Propaganda Games and Touchstone filled out their characters with many diverse talents, including actor Donnie Wahlberg in the role of Shepard.
I guess it's just you and me. I'm playing a part in a film, basically, that people get to participate in, and it's pretty cool.
One of the standouts in the cast is Powers Booth in the role of the evil leader of Wolfpack, Kane.
The Army sees you as a bunch of violent reprobates with no future. But I see men who, with the right guidance, could become the best fighting machines the military's ever produced. And that is exactly what I need for Wolfpack.
He was the first guy that we were just like, hey, Powers Booth is the top of our list.
Veteran sci-fi actor Chris Judge stepped into the boots of Jericho.
We fought up one of their patrols a few hours ago. They'll be back.
What I bring to it is kind of a unique vocal quality to the wonderful artistic impression of him.
Quit screwing around. It's time to go.
In the title role of Turok, actor Gregory Norman Cruz
You've been talking to the wrong people.
made the character his own.
His decision, he stopped saying it wasn't my fault and I was just following orders. I think that's what makes him unique.
Your beef should be with Kane. He's the reason your brother's dead.
It's great-looking graphics, well-animated characters, and smart level designs that fill the screen and help to keep the gamer engaged and visually stimulated. But it's compelling music and authentic sound effects that really help bring the world of Turok to life. We'll explore these aspects of the game in the next installment of Awakening the Giants, The Making of Turok.